think what's really funny is that I feel like at some point he's gonna see this vlog and he's gonna be like, Vicky, are you okay? Hello everyone, welcome back to An Artist Travels. We're doing a day in the life, a day in the life. It is a Friday, and I do have a lot to do today, which is exciting, but I also have like just some general life things to do. So like I have work stuff, and then I have like I need to do my laundry and cook. I need to cook, and I actually think I'm gonna do that now, because I've been doing a really good job. I'm very happy, like praise God, because it's going so well, of cooking in advance. And I've realized that like I'm basically down to that last pre-prepped meal, and I don't want to be wasting money just randomly popping to the shop and buying ready-made stuff. So we're gonna cook. It's gonna be healthy. I've got the ingredients, I got the recipes. We gonna do it. Let's go. Okay, so we're in the kitchen. Oh, I like the lighting. Yes. Okay. So something I'm about to do is call my friend Chris and ask him a favor, which is, so I'm making it a priority to do something for my career like every day. And sometimes those things are small things. Like I was reading this post on my Bible app, and it was talking about, you know, like doing one thing each day, and it was saying like how basically sometimes the next thing that you need to do is a phone call to get yourself to the next stage. Sometimes the next thing you need to do is take a day of rest and like relaxation and take things in rather than, you know, creating things outwardly. And today, one of the things I can do for my writing, and the one thing I've put down for writing specifically today, because today I think is going to be, I've put a lot of to-dos on like my business. For writing specifically, I need to make this phone call. I'm just going to ask my friend if he will read my play that I wrote and give me feedback. And I shouldn't be so nervous. Like I've put this off for so long, and I think it's literally because like, how do I put this? I typically give my plays to my friends for them to read. And I've done that already, and I've got feedback from 2 of my friends, which has been like super useful. And when I ask for feedback, I like to get it from like a wide variety of people with different perspectives and things like that. So like this play particularly is talking about me as a Black woman, and so far the feedback I have is from 2 other Black women who are also in the arts industry, which is so invaluable. I was even going to say, like, because it's so valuable that I don't know how to put a price on it, you know. And this friend of mine is not a Black woman, but I really respect his opinion as a playwright. I love his plays. Like, oh my gosh, he's such a good writer. And I think I'm like just low-key nervous because the 2 people I gave it to before are like, they're like long-term like best friends of mine who I like tell everything to, and I feel like I get stressed when I give it to people who like I don't really talk to like every day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if you hate it, does that mean you'll hate me? Which makes no sense, but like that's how I feel. And I thought I'd just be honest. I thought I'd share this moment of vulnerability. And the thing is, I always end up, you know, not always, but I will still send my work. It's just that I stress beforehand about what their feedback will be. Does anyone else, someone please tell me you do this too. Please comment this down below. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I'm genuinely just like, but anyway, we're not going to put it off any longer. I'm just going to, actually, I mean, he's a busy guy. I'm just going to text him and see whether he's got a moment for a phone call, and then I'll call him. Oh my gosh. I think what's really funny is that I feel like at some point he's going to see this vlog and he's going to be like, Vicky, are you okay? Like, why are you stressing? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know, I just do this. I even stress, even like when I was saying earlier, like with my best mates, I still stress. Like I really do. I remember when I some years back I wrote my first, it wasn't my first ever novel, but my first, what I'm calling my first ever like good novel, because the novel before that I was like 16 years old, and I read it back and I was like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, but there are so many issues with this like plot. But anyway, so I wrote a novel, and I just graduated from uni, and I asked the person who was my lecturer who had sort of been like helping me throughout the first like 10,000 words of the novel. I was like, yo, I finished it. It's 120,000 words now, or like 105,000 words. I was like, will you read it? And I stressed so that when he sent the email with his feedback, do you understand how stressed I was when I opened the email? I was like, oh my God, what's he gonna say? Is he gonna say it's bad? What's he gonna... And I don't know why. I don't know why. Because at the end of the day, everyone is allowed to have their opinion. I feel like... And it's so funny. You'd think I'd be used to it because I feel like for theatre, for example, the feedback is instant because audiences will come up to you. Typically, audiences will come up to you with like really good feedback because like, why would you go face to face to someone? You'd only do that if you enjoyed it, right? But then also reviews come out like 24 hours later. And as a reviewer as well, like I used to review, I don't know, there's just something about that where, but for some reason I can deal with that a little bit better because sometimes you can just not read a review or, yeah, I've learned now to, whether a review is like praising you or a review is trying to be like, oh, we didn't like it, just like relax. Just make the work anyway. Like the critics are not for you. See, I'm just giving myself a pep talk right now. Right, let's just, do you see my procrastination? Let me just send the message already. I feel sick. I feel sick. This is like the behind the scenes stuff people don't see because I feel like I come across as very chill. I genuinely freak out. And then I get over it. I do have that initial freak out. What do I want to make? I should use the rice and the tofu because this rice, honey, this rice, honey, this rice dough. Sure, that's fine. I'm about to go into a meeting at 12, but free after that. Do you want to try me at 1 p.m. maybe? Sure, let's do it. So I'm making tofu rice with carrots and peas. It looks so good. This app is so good, y'all. Like, you sign up, it asks you to tell it like what kind of diet you're on. So are you vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, etc. So I chose vegan. And then what I really love about this, and this is one of the reasons I haven't really like tried to follow vegan recipes in the past, it asks you if there's any ingredients that you do not like any preferences. And I hate mushrooms, and so many vegan ingredients want to put mushrooms in it, so I could just choose mushrooms, and then it gives you all the vegan recipes they have without mushrooms. I love it. It's called Mealtime, if anyone is interested. Yeah, not sponsored, but even if it was, fam, I love this. I love this. When I was Miss Baltimore Crabs, let me show you how your mommy dear took out the competition. Girls, go, go. Boys, let's rumba. In the dance. Not a chance. Good morning, ladies.
Let's see what you got.
Twist, 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 mashed potato mamba. Oh, you should see my bag of tricks. Baltimore crabs. No, am I getting a phone call coming through? I am. Who's calling me? Hey, lovely. Hey, I was literally just thinking about you today. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I did stand-up comedy once, like one time. It wasn't even necessarily stand-up comedy. It was like a theatre show, but it was structured in the form of a stand-up comedy. So that's like the closest I've ever done. It actually surprisingly went really well, considering that I've always been terrified of stand-up.
Yeah, like, because stand-up is like improvisation a little bit almost.
Yeah, and I've always like, my thought was like, what if people don't laugh? That's terrifying. And then you're just stuck on the stage. Oh, hey, how are you? Good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for taking time out of your like super busy schedule. Yeah, that sounds busy. What are you talking about? Happening? I don't know what happened, but I appreciate it. Pressure whatsoever. You can do it. You can totally do it. I feel like it's probably sunk in more than you think it has. Alright, see ya. Bye. Oh, that's really nice. My heart. I love people, man. I just love people. I feel like this week I really need to talk with people, and I'm making an effort more to communicate via making phone calls rather than sending a text or like a WhatsApp message, you know what I mean? Like, and not in a way to disturb people, but you know, keeping them short and sweet. But I think it's just nice to hear people's voice and have that like when I want to catch up with. I feel like Zoom, a lot of work happens via Zoom and a lot of organizing happens via Zoom, and sometimes it's nice to connect with friends in a on phone. That's it. Let me continue cooking. Honey. Yes.